Hello and welcome to Kids Discuss, episode 12. And boys, we did it. We hit 100 downloads.
We hit 100 downloads! Let's get some claps in the chat. Yeah, we did it. Alright, that's gonna sound really bad. That was very loud.
So, that's some positive news. But on the negative side,
Apple.
We have some very sad news to address.
Very sad. Apple
Why
Podcasts.
Are you ghosting us? We know what you're doing.
The ghost is real.
You've seen the submission, my guy.
We've seen the submission. We've submitted it twice. We've scheduled one for deletion because we didn't mean to submit it a second time. And now you've been ghosting us. We've been putting blood, toil, sweat, tears into this podcast. And for what? Just a big, ominous ghost haunting us in our sleep.
Come on, guys.
In our dreams. I can't even enjoy
Get it together.
a movie anymore.
Yeah, it's always haunting us, bro. We know we deserve it.
If you're watching this and you have some sort of social media power,
listening, but
or even if you don't, we'll all band together, tag Apple Podcasts, and say, use the hashtag Justice for Kids Discuss. Justice for Kids Discuss. Apple Podcast, we got it. And not only that, we got to get on the up-and-coming podcast page for all of this ghosting going on.
Yeah, we deserve it. I mean, hey, we hit 100 downloads without even being on Apple Podcasts, which is like the biggest platform. So like,
we hit 100 podcasts without any help from anyone else. We hit 100 podcasts without literally seeing each other in real life. Like, the accomplishments just keep rolling in. Apple.
Yeah.
Just
Apple.
We want noticed. We want other people to hear of our great wisdom of how two random kids are doing in quarantine. Because everybody cares about that so dearly. And also, they'll want to hear about our movie suggestions and our top 10 lists and stuff. People are missing out. We will bring great fortune to your platform if you let us in. Open the door.
Yeah.
Accept us.
Yeah. Alright, another negative topic.
We've got some
I know,
intel.
it's 100 downloads. It's supposed to be a really happy episode.
We'll get to that.
But we have a lot of negative stuff.
We gotta address it because we just want to improve it for the next 100 downloads.
Yeah. So, we just got word that someone thinks our podcast is quote unquote
not that good.
Yeah.
And
so, let's just please elaborate, Eliam. Why should they not be doing this?
Well, I mean, I was about to say, like, all right, it's their opinion, fair play, and then I was like, okay, send us a link to your podcast and we'll listen to it. Let's compare and contrast. Maybe let's see what you think is good and bad. But then we got some other intel, which tells us
realized
they don't have a podcast.
They don't have a podcast.
What?
Like, and you're insulting us?
What?
That's ridiculous.
The absolute
like,
shame has been brought to your name.
Just shame.
Just shame. That's all we have to say. And we probably have more to say, but just before you come down,
we're keeping it inside.
Before you come down and smack on us, make sure that you have something to be smacked as well. Knowledge. Oh, dude, the jokes in this episode are just rolling in.
But yeah, we're actually kind of down to get roasted though, because we actually have some content coming up that could be coming up if we get roasted enough. So like, we appreciate it actually.
So here's the two hashtags: Justice for Kids Discuss and Oblivion for Kids Discuss. Send one to both of those. One of them tagging Apple Podcasts, telling them to get us onto their site. And what did I even say? I already forgot.
I don't even know.
Something about Kids Discuss equals bad. We'll just do it that. Kids Discuss equals bad. Hashtag Kids Discuss equals bad. Send us your hate there. Not
too bad. We don't need too much hate. We need more positive than hate. But like a little hate here and there is okay.
It's healthy. But yeah, if our haters create a podcast, we'd love to listen to it to just see what you think is good. Maybe we'll talk about it in an episode. Maybe we'll improve via your feedback. But until then, I'm not taking your criticism into consideration. That's that.
Yeah, just don't talk to us. We're on another level than you. So like, but yeah, no. On a serious note, There's probably a legitimate reason that Apple hasn't accepted us. Like,
There's
the
probably a
quarantine.
legitimate reason that we don't appeal to a lot of people, because in a lot of episodes we are very mellow and we talk very monotonous about topics which you might not be interested in. But you don't gotta express your opinions through the grapevine. Just keep them to yourself.
If you don't have to say anything nice to say, Jesus, you started talking. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all.
That's the money. All right. This episode is
I already
kicking off
forgot what positive things we're doing.
Well, we've hit 100 downloads. So last I checked,
Oh yeah, okay. Now
we're now at 114 downloads, which is very, very nice of all of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your sharing of our podcast. Very much appreciated. It's just very, I don't know, we started this because why not? We did a health project, did a podcast for a health project, then right after that we're like, it's actually kind of fun. Then for a completely different podcast, which we haven't even posted that episode anywhere, we just decided let's just do a random conversation generator for fun, and that's basically how the journey started.
I literally still have that file on my computer. I think
if we get famous one day, we'll be like first ever.
We'll post it.
Yeah, we'll post it for fun. It'll be great. But now, sitting here checking our analytics, we have over 100 downloads, which is just very insane, very on point.
Yeah. So now we're just gonna talk about what our plans are for promoting our podcast in the future, because we told ourselves once we get 100 downloads, we would start trying to get it out there and actually grow.
It would be a self-confidence booster. So our one thing that is off limits for us is we're not going to be posting this to our Instagrams.
We've already gotten a wee bit of hate already, and we don't want a bunch of toxic middle schoolers coming in here.
Yeah.
Just roasting us. So that's a no-go.
But obviously we have our Twitter, so we'll be growing through there, trying to reach out to other podcasters who might want to have us on their shows. Who knows? That's the dream for right now. Trying to get on someone else's show.
To do.
Sorry. And yeah, so that's our main priority right now. Just growing and just, I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, some of the negatives of actually trying to expand it is the hate.
Always
I feel
ever
like I've
present.
said that word so much.
Ever present, dude. The thing is, you can't expect to start an online
thing where you put your content out there without someone not liking it.
There's always people who won't like your content, which is sad, but also makes things interesting, because when you find people who really, really like your content, if everybody liked your content, then it wouldn't be special. But since some people actually enjoy it, that is that's the ups. That just makes it very much more wholesome. Gives you much more of a wholesome feeling that, wow, we appeal to some people's interest and they take time out of their day to click on this video or this audio file. I don't know, but we say this at the end of every episode, but we'll extremely highlight it here. We're literally doing a thing for 100 downloads, which to some big creators will be 100 downloads. That's 1 hour.
I get that in one episode.
Yeah,
easy.
But we're not those types of people. The biggest following I have is on Instagram, which is 230, which to me is a huge amount. I didn't even know I was acquainted with that many people.
Yeah.
But 100 downloads. Alright, we're rambling right now.
Yeah, okay. Now we're gonna go into our debate topic. We talked about it a little bit on Wednesday's show.
Yeah,
every Wednesday we're gonna try and debate a pretty mellow topic, I guess, that doesn't have a lot of...
Sometimes it won't be a full-length episode, just you know how we do Monday movie and just quarantine check-in on Mondays. It's just gonna be like that. Sometimes it'll be full feature if we feel like it.
But yeah, today's debate topic is vanilla
Thank
or
you.
chocolate ice cream. I don't know why I said it like that. My bad.
All right, so what side are you taking?
I'm gonna go with vanilla.
All right, good. Oh, frick, no, not good. All right, it's good though. I'm going with chocolate. I had some strong arguments against chocolate, even though I much prefer it. So, anyways, let's get started on round 1 of debate. You go first.
Okay, no preparation whatsoever, so don't sue me if I do really bad.
No suit shall be signed.
So, my number 1 argument is just the taste. That's literally what makes ice cream good, and I think that vanilla is like one specific flavor, and chocolate can be like changed into so many different things. But there's like one set vanilla flavor, but there isn't for chocolate. So you always know what you're getting with vanilla, but maybe you eat like some chocolate ice cream and it's like a super dark chocolate or something like that. Me personally, I don't really like that. So.
I'd counter argue and say that the variety is what makes chocolate special. You have the, ever heard the expression, life's like a box of chocolates, you never know what you might get. The oldest saying in the book. But if you get some sort of chocolate ice cream and you really like it, that doesn't mean that it's going to be the best chocolate ice cream out there. There's going to be a whole variety of new things, and some of them are going to be even better. And once you find the best one, you can probably just keep getting that one.
Okay. I'm trying to think of another argument.
I got an argument.
Alright, go ahead.
So, cocoa bean farming is a very big industry, which brings a lot of income to, farmers who are farming those cocoa beans. But vanilla farming is, as far as I know, less of a business and more of a factory work thing that's done by machines. But cocoa beans are bringing income to families who really depend on it, and that cocoa is going into our delicious chocolate ice cream.
Okay, I'm gonna respond to that with you can basically have vanilla whenever you want, because you can get it at the grocery store, but maybe you can't get that specific type of really good chocolate that you like at the grocery store.
Irrelevant.
Like, yeah, you can get the basic stuff, but you can't get just like that super cool chocolate flavor. But vanilla, it's always there at the grocery, and it's always there at the ice cream parlor, so you can get it whenever you're craving some ice cream.
Alright.
It feels like such a bad argument compared to yours.
Let's see. I don't know there's no live audience right now, so I don't know who we're appealing to more. There's no actual way to know who's winning this debate. Alright, I've done no research on this. I don't know any statistics.
Yeah, that's one problem that we have is we literally don't prepare for our podcast at all.
Well, sometimes we do.
Yeah, I mean, not really seriously though.
Yeah, we don't.
But yeah, we're gonna be trying to
improve.
Do that more.
Just for the haters, specifically for them.
Turn the haters to our side.
Yes, be our main supporters. Alright, we're getting off topic now. Let me see. Alright, that concludes round 1. Round 2. Chocolate. Holy dude. Do you have anything?
No. Yeah, we're gonna need to go on to something else.
Yeah, that concludes our, so dumb, dude.
It'll be better next week. Don't worry.
It is not going to be like that. We just wanted to give you a little, we're scraping the bottle.
We're giving you a taste of what you're gonna get.
Yeah, and it's bitter. It's a bitter taste. It's a bitter taste of vanilla ice cream.
We got a good two arguments in with no preparation whatsoever. Like literally off the top of our heads. Yeah. So who knows what we can do when we actually prepare for this.
Go to our Twitter and tweet out who won. Get us some more popularity for free. That's our scheme. Alright, what more do we have to add right now? I think actually I have an idea. We could talk a little bit about how we. So we talked a little bit about our setups and stuff. But we could actually talk about like what happens in every meeting, like how this starts off.
All right. So in this Zoom meeting, we got on and we were like, what should we do for our 100 download special? And then we came up with a couple of things we wanted to talk about. And then we came up with the vanilla chocolate debate pour. We didn't know which side we were going to be on, so it would have been a problem if we both chose the same side. And we didn't prepare for it at all, so that was also a problem. But, yeah, usually we're just finalizing what we're going to talk about, and, like, I don't know, usually the question of the day. We didn't do that this time.
We just, like, so first someone says, one of us texts each other saying, are you ready, or can you record, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We should actually try re-recording sometimes, because then I can spend extra time editing and making it sound perfect for the haters. But, yeah, so whenever we're ready, I invite Miles to a Zoom meeting. We mess around for a little bit. I usually change my name to God because I have all the editing power, and I change his name to something, then I misspell everything in his name on purpose.
Yeah, currently my name is That Scum Between Me Toes.
Yep, and my name is God in all caps. And so then once we've nailed down a topic and we have some key points that we want to hit, we do some tests. Usually we just do some weird stuff for our tests, and then we just start recording. We alternate who does our intros sometimes, most of the time, but sometimes when...
Yeah, we try and alternate. I don't know if you guys noticed, but...
and then we will just hop on, improvise as we go. We'll record the episode, which obviously if you want to start, you gotta figure that out on your own. But...
Go back and listen to our software and equipment episode.
Yeah. Alright, and then once we have our audio files, we already talked about this in the other episode, Miles will send his to me, and then I will spend tireless hours editing. No, it's not hours. It's for things that aren't, like, usually when I do with guests, like if you remember, I didn't do it with our first guest Simon when he was just talking about quarantine, because it wasn't like a spotlight subject, but for like Finley with his Megalodon and Quinn with Pele, I try and add some sort of cool sound effect transition in. Like for Finn, I did the eerie music, and I did that weird intro with the record scratch, and then for Quinn, I did the applause in the stadium. But yeah, so
for Pele.
That doesn't matter. You'll figure that out on your own if you start a podcast. But then once I have all the audio files edited and stuff, we start this off on Spreaker. I don't know if you're listening to this on some other thing, but we start this off on Spreaker because Spreaker is actually really nice. It automatically updates your RSS feed, which is really simple sedation, I think, but it basically automatically puts everything that you put onto Spreaker.
It just like distributes it to
everything.
All the other platforms that we're on.
RSS feeds aren't specifically for Spreaker, obviously. They're for everything. But yeah, that's how we get our podcast distributed. And then once it's out, we usually the next day, whenever we're gaming or something, whenever we have a break, we check our statistics because, as we say, your view counts, and we are constantly checking because whenever we get another view, we're like, let's go! We got another view! We gotta listen, boys, let's go! It makes us very happy.
Yeah. Who knows, maybe we're gonna hit like 200 downloads really quickly.
200 downloads special. I think once we do enough of these specials, we're probably gonna run out of stuff to talk about just for specials, so we'll start doing it less frequently. No, but we're like legitimately running out of ideas. So if you guys like have something you want to hear, hit us up. If you know us, just like hit us up personally. Or if you don't know us, you can hit us up on our Twitter at DiscussKids. Or send us an email at kidsdiscuss01@gmail.com, all lowercases. But yeah, if you know us and you know a funny story that we should tell, We could do like storytime podcasts.
Yeah.
Open to any suggestions, specifically from haters.
Yeah.
Tell us how to improve our podcast if you think it's not that good.
Yeah, we only accept constructive criticism. If it's pure hate,
or it's
then
pure
you can just go away.
unconstructive. It's just unconstructive. Like, it's bad, but why? Bad? You know, like the podcast bad? Like bad? That's not gonna cut it, my friend. You've got to tell us why, and once you tell us why, we will fix the problem, and you will fall in love with the podcast. Eventually,
Fix
everyone will.
you like.
Yes. That's, in math, we learn formulas. That's
That's our formula for growing our fan base.
You constructive hate, we fix, you like.
Okay, you want to do the question of the day?
We will do the question of the day. Alright.
Okay, I got one. Tell me if we did it already. I'm pretty sure we didn't. What would you do if you couldn't use the internet or watch TV for a month?
What would I do? We have not done this yet. What would I do? Like, how would I spend most of my time?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it means.
So, new dog. I would probably spend a lot of time training and, like, just hanging out with it, so I guess it's just super comfortable with me and, like, learns that I'm the master, and if I want it to do it's not an it. If I want her to do something, then it's a good thing, and it's a good thing if she does it, not a bad thing if she does it, or it's not like she just likes when I ask her to do stuff. And then I'll probably spend a lot of time on my trampoline, which makes me sound like an absolute nerd. But trampolining is very fun, and it's a really good exercise for your legs. And I don't understand what's so cringy about doing a flip on a springy floor. It's cool. So yeah, I'll spend a lot of time out there perfecting some of my flips, possibly hit a double backflip on the trampoline I have, which is not super great for double flipping. I don't know. I'll probably read. It's my last resort. No, just joking. I read every day. I think that's mainly what I do. I'd probably play board games and stuff with my family, have conversations, eat, sleep, drink lots of pink lemonade, make lots of hot chocolate. Try and record my podcast from another room so that I don't have to look at the screen. And I don't know. Yeah, that's the game plan.
All right, what I would do, my main entertainment would probably be reading, because I don't know, that's probably what I would do mostly to keep me entertained. I would also try and get really good at piano, because I wouldn't have a ton to do, especially in quarantine, not being able to use the internet or TV.
That'd be hard.
Yeah. But yeah, I would play a lot of piano, get really good at that. And I'd also probably work out a lot, get jacked. Because I have so much time on my hands.
Get back to your controller or keyboard, you just crush it and say, "Oh,
my bad." I didn't realize I squeezed so hard. No, okay. I would also play outside a lot, especially when the weather is nice. Then I would play outside even more. And I don't know, spend time with my family, play games. I don't know, stuff like that.
Oh, I probably should have said I'd try and cook stuff and bake stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well those were some good answers from us two, in my opinion. Haters would probably say it differently.
Yeah, haters are probably, it's so bad, what are you talking about?
They're so bad for no reason that I can explain.
It's just bad. I mean, I have no reason why, but it just is.
It just is, honestly. And everyone agrees with me because I'm cool. Alright, so, yeah, that concludes our 100 download special. Thank you very, very much for the listen and the support, except for haters. It means a lot. Every view counts. Road to 500? Should that be our next milestone?
Sure.
Alright, next milestone at 500. We'll make another one of these, but better. We'll be better by then. We will,
Our debate next Friday will be better,
yes.
We promise.
Wait, Wednesday or
We'll look
Friday?
into it more. Friday, right?
I said Wednesday
I don't
earlier,
know. We'll
but
figure it out.
we'll do it sometime in the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very cool of you guys to be listening to this part right here. By the way, if you like our music and you want to start a podcast, go over to YouTube Music Studios. This song is called Sleeplessness, but you might not want to use this exact same song because that's copying me and Miles, even though probably no one really cares. It would probably, I don't know, actually no, if you want to use it, feel free. But it's called Sleeplessness on YouTube Music Studios, completely free of copyright and all that stuff. We should probably have mentioned that before. But very cool of everyone. Stay home, stay safe, and have a good rest of your quarantine. This is the 100 download special. See you guys later. Bye.